Alright, so we are headed left now to explore this portion of Tormund that we haven't been to yet. I just talked to Killian about his dreams, his sister, the trauma that happened there. Pretty sad. We got a snack. And nothing else. Okay. All this way for a little snack. Let's go up here. See what we can find on this side. Explore most of the area. Okay. The fresh air will do you good, Father. But now, tell me, why did you leave the castle? Where have you been all this time? The walls of this palace were suffocating. I am a princess, not a nun. I set out to look beyond the walls, to see what we have been fighting for all these years. And what did you find? Are you really interested in it? I thought you only care for this war. You have portrayed me as a bloodthirsty warlord, which I am not. Besides, we shouldn't talk of this in front of Father. Then go see for yourself what lies over the walls, what people talk about, what they wish for and hope for. You know that I told the truth about the banquet, don't you? Of course I believe you, that you have seen the demon, but you certainly couldn't have noticed everything. I ask again, you know I was telling the truth. And you accept the lie. I accept that Terran needs most. It will be over quickly. I guess it will. They give him a few more weeks. It's good that you came back. He can't show it, but I'm sure Father is happy that you're back with us. His hands are so rough. His hands? I remember them tall yet gentle, loving hands that lifted me up into the sky as a little girl. They're so rough now, like the hands of a knight swinging a sword. But they probably always have been. His hands held the sword more often than his daughter, after all. I think I have some time until Sir Victor returns. I wonder how Linnea's feeling. This day has been hard on her. Maybe I can pay her a visit. That is, if they'll let me into the castle. So, let's explore this area, and then maybe we can go to the castle. Let's see. Once the wars are over, I'll save up and buy my own house. Ain't that the dream, though? Because, it is hard out there to get a house. It is so expensive to buy a house. That's the wrong way. Okay, it's the wrong way. We can't go that way. Okay. Okay. Whose house are we in now? Who are you? Can I talk to you? How do I get to you? I can't talk to you. Okay. Great. Maybe you're the merchant that traveled all the way from Warnshire. I'm sure we'll have to come here later. That's probably the guy that we have to talk to. From, Sir Victor's. He's like, you need someone to talk to. It's probably that guy. Let's see what else we can get here. Oh, graveyard. Charm of the Learner. Which is what? Equipment. Get 2 times additional SP into character's pool. Well, if you want to learn stuff, you can equip that. Actually, I might do that for Glenn, because it seems like he always is in here, and the gauntlets can probably go to someone else. Okay. Probably a valuable skill to have. Did I go? Yeah, I did go everywhere over there. Let's see. Will they let me go talk to her at the castle? Maybe. They're just letting people walk in the castle? Strange. We are grateful that you brought Her Highness back. Prince Frederick hasn't been himself since she vanished. Okay. seems like a lot. Now that the princess is back, I'm going to make an extra effort to keep the palace in good shape. You do that. You keep it in good shape. Okay. God, I don't even know where to start. Okay, I guess we'll go over here. That's the wrong way. Okay, so we can't go that way. That's helpful. Can we go this way? I've been told you're allowed to visit her, but this area is off limits. Okay, so we can't go that way. Let's see. Where else can we go? Up here? Belandus' greatest pride was once the Mage Academy of Nysa, and even today people speak of it with fervor. Before that, Belandus was an isolated place with only a few mining villages. The reason why the founders of Nysa chose such a random location to open the greatest academy of all time is still a mystery. Perhaps the students were not supposed to be too distracted by other things. Who knows? That's probably true. What's she got to say? The soldiers around His Highness's call the Grand Grimoire the weapon of the gods. I wonder which gods they mean. The old ones, the church's one god, or the great gods. Maybe they even mean the 7 true kings. At least the 7 true kings, their existence is scientifically proven, as Nandel the dragon is sleeping on this very continent. Got a dead king that got buried on the continent. Scientifically and technologically speaking, Belandus lags a century behind the neighboring countries. All the resources were spent on the war. One might think that at least the war machinery would be up to date. Fiddlesticks. After 150 years of war, the coin master was happy to find enough money to pay the soldiers and keep the old machines running. Recently, however, we received a few more modern machines. I wonder what Prince Frederick has struck, and with whom. Okay. So we are lagging behind in history. Let's go up here. Oh. Necosaur. Alright. There is no map. Lovely. Can I go this way? Okay, so we can't go any of those ways. The princess is a sweetheart. She has a sympathetic ear for everyone. Oh, shit. Look, you dropped all the good dishes. Don't think just because you return that I'm going to handle you with kid gloves. You will make up for all the work that you missed. Do you understand? Answer me, what kind of behavior is this? I hope you remember your status. Here at court, by order of His Majesty the King, you have no more rights than a common servant. Yes, I am sorry. Oh. What are you staring at? Be gone. Watch your tongue. He is the princess's guest. Apologize. Sorry. That's embarrassing. I'm so glad Her Highness got home safely. We have all missed her around here. It's a big place. It's here. Oh. Partition. Oh, is this the princess's room? Yes. Who goes? Ah. What are you doing here? Is it about the reward? My brother will take care of it tomorrow. No, I'm just here to visit you and see how you're doing. You are? This is kind of you. Thank you. All those paintings. I have no idea you were so interested in art, and so talented too. It's nothing but a pointless pastime. They all show the same motif, a huge tree on a flying island. What is this place? A place I have to go to. That you have to go to? It might sound silly, but it follows me in my dreams. It appears in my mind's eye and wants me to visit it. I don't know where it is, though. I see it in memories that are not mine. I try to capture it on paper to get an answer, but it doesn't seem to work. Your echo, then. My echo? Remember how Danebert explained to us that after death, the soul leaves the body and dissolves into the maelstrom? My mother once told me sometimes the soul doesn't completely dissolve. If these remnants flow into a new living being, it is possible that one keeps memories of a previous life. You mean to tell me this place in the paintings is an echo from my previous life? Maybe. This place could have been your home. I wonder if I had a better life then. I know I shouldn't complain. People are suffering all over the realm, and here I am protected from all that. But still, I'm so unhappy. It makes me feel ashamed. I think everyone has their own problems to deal with. I don't think you can weigh that. I wish I wasn't born a princess. Tell me, Glenn, why do these rooms here feel so much tighter than anywhere else? Her eyes are so cold when she talks to me. Yet with him, This boy seems pretty close to the princess. You do not look pleased. Sir Gawain. He is one of their companions. An interesting boy, I must say. He is the only one who did not want gold as a reward. What the? Information about the Grand Grimoire. Who would voluntarily forego a reward in gold? Is he a spy? A rather simple-minded one, but he asks us directly to our faces about the Grimoire. We should take care of him, and not in the princess's presence. While you're at it, deal with the whole troop. As you command, General Godfrey has returned, by the way. Very good. Start the procedure immediately. I will, after the general has sobered up. Do not wait too long. We must give Escanea too much time. We don't want to give Escanea too much time. Oh, there's our friends. Can do without curves. They're unnecessary. Oh, come on. They're the most deadly weapons of all. That depends on where you use them. Where? What does that have to do with anything? Well, your katana with the curved blade is suitable for slash attacks and cause a deep cut. They are not suitable for thrust attacks. However, if every soldier in Valandis is running around in heavy armor, a thrust is more effective than a slash, making the great sword superior to the katana. In Valandis, for all I care, they still live in the past. Plate armor is on the retreat. The only thing that justifiably wears such armor nowadays is a sky armor, and believe me, you do not want to face them with a greatsword. I saw him. Sir Victor's coming. You act like a kid waiting for his presents, Glenn. Well, I do hope he brings a reward. I'm already getting gray hair. Prince Frederick said we'll be given it tomorrow. Sir Victor. There you all are. What are you? This is supposed to be the best inn in the town. You got screwed. The ale tastes like piss. Barkeeper, amber ale. Disgusting. This bland, watery aroma. One more. No, wait. Bring me 3 right now. It's going down like water. Who is this guy? A good friend and the real reason why I'm in Valandis. This is Cameron, a scientist at the Court of Terran. And this one here is Bathraz, also a friend of mine who helps me out with more dangerous stuff. Ah, our friend. It's you. What are you doing here? Oh, you know each other? Looks like you've made it into Tormund. We're surprised. If your goal was Tormund anyway, why didn't you accompany me till the end, huh? You do remember that we're working for money. If you can't pay us, why would we act as your bodyguards? Is that all you can think of? I hope you have deep pockets, Sir Victor. Like Sienna is any different. Anyway, he will accompany me through Valandis. Can we focus on the main topic? Of course. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this before, but the real reason I'm in Valandis is the Grand Grimoire. And I'm here telling you this because we need your help. Victor, are you sure this is a good idea? Sure, they might be experienced fighters, but we can find others in the Adventurers Guild. I trust them. Doesn't mean that we have to explain everything to them. We need their muscles, not their brains. Cameron, what's this all about now? I explained it to you earlier and you agreed to it. Now, don't keep us in suspense. Alright. I'll take the time to answer your questions, at least while these cups are still full. Oh, a spy back there. Well, spy. Cameron is responsible for the Grand Grimoire and has been studying it for several years. Nasty thing, contains endless secrets and has tremendous destructive power. We've seen what it's capable of, which is why Cameron and I want to destroy it. You want to destroy the Grimoire. The Grand Grimoire is a weapon of the gods. No man should ever hold it in their hands. We must destroy it before more lives are lost. I will help you. Glenn, wait for the explanation first. And keep your voices low. If anyone finds out about this, we'll be hanging from the gallows. So what do you want to know about? What exactly is a Grand Grimoire? It's a more powerful version of an ordinary Grimoire. These gems are able to store and release energy. They can be found in old geological layers, generally formed in places with high ether deposits. The largest Grimoire found in nature is as big as a thumb. However, the Grand Grimoire is the size of a fist. We do not believe it was created naturally. Someone created it. We do not know, but a similar stone is mentioned in the history of the 5th Epoch. The gods used it as a weapon to destroy the entire regions and to initiate the apocalypse. Luckily, they refrained from doing so that we humans are still alive in the 7th Epoch. Exactly. But we are not here for history lessons. Do you have any other further questions? Where did the stone come from? In old texts of the 5th Epoch, it is briefly referred to as the weapon of the gods, and then it is no longer mentioned. Until about 5 years ago, the stone laid in Terran's treasure chamber, or was kept as a mere piece of jewelry until Gwaine discovered its potential. Gwaine? He was also in the throne room, the man with the white hair and a different colored eyes. Gwaine is a princess's advisor and a colleague of Cameron. He is also an old acquaintance of mine. We both studied at Nysa, so this man has an R. Unfortunately, he does not share Cameron's concern for the stone's power. He is trying to use it for his war as effectively as possible. We ran experiments with the stone 5 years ago. Its power was frightening. I spoke out against its use, but the king and the council were unanimously against me. And then, well, then what happened with Wormshire? Why was a stone there? Terran had defeated Gravos and taken the city. The place was crawling with their own soldiers. Honestly, I do not know why the prince kept it there, and why he intended to do with it. Now the stone is back in Tormund, and will be used in the upcoming battle. This is certain? Yes, preparations are being made right now. So what do you want to know about? This is the problem, we do not know. The Grand Grimoire is used by smashing it. This triggers a tremendous explosion. Only in a radius of 3 meters around the stone, nothing happens in order to protect the user. That's why Killian and I survived the explosion. Afterwards, the gemstone reassembles itself and can be used again, which means you cannot destroy it in any normal way. Now, it just so happens that a few weeks ago, I made a little progress and therefore called Victor to Volandis. The royal house keeps a list of all the gifts that are given to the king on various occasions. On such a list, I actually found the rainbow-colored grimoire. A monk named Nalkabur from the Kinrold Monastery brought it as a gift more than 50 years ago. This monk is probably no longer alive, but the monastery still exists, and that's where you come in. You plan to go there and want us to accompany you. Exactly. The monastery is located in the east and has been abandoned for decades. Instead of monks, there are now monsters living there, and we need some capable adventurers to protect us from them. All the while, you are searching for information about the grimoire and this Nalkabur. Yes, information such as where did the stone come from and how did it come into the possession of this monk. You might even find a way to destroy it. We'll help you. You do not need to pay us. Hey, speak for yourself. The stone's not my concern. Without a reward, I ain't lifting a finger. The reasoning sounds familiar. But why are you telling us this? Don't you give yourself in danger by sharing such explosive information? I do not understand this either. I have my reasons, I just can't name them. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Thanks to your trust, you have gained a new comrade in arms. Let me help you. Spy. What was that? I swear I saw someone outside the window. Stop. You there, at the table. What is it? Drop your weapons and surrender. You are under arrest. For what reason? You should know it too well, spies. There must be a misunderstanding. Do you know who you're talking to? The gallows await. Move now. Looks like we have to fight our way out. I haven't even finished my ale. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Let's do a little formation moment here. Let's move him. Away from party. I like him and Victor separate from each other. I don't know why. That just makes sense in my brain. I like this guy a lot. Equipment. Yes. Okay. She needs armor. Oh. He can wear the shipwreck garb. What's this? More mind, less agility, more defense, more attack, more health, more magic. Let's give him more magic. He's a magic user. Doesn't have that. Okay. Skills. Let's learn some skills. This guy here. How many skills can he learn? 3. He's got 3. Okay. A magical light attack dealing 1.7. Yeah, let's do that. Berserker grants Berserker for 4 turns. User deals 1.5 times and receives 1.5 times. TP costs are reduced. Rose targets buff. Very nice. I guess we'll do this one too. Now he's learned all those. Okay. Everyone else has learned. Let's set skills for this dude. And they're all set. deal. Okay. Let's save. And, let's see. Yeah, let's end the video here. In our next video, we'll escape from Torment and find out why we're being arrested and why they're going to hang us. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in the next video.